Hello everyone, this is Connor, and this is Emberward. Emberward is a currently early access, I guess, roguelike tower defense game. It's a little bit like Slay the Spire meets tower defense. And I've been playing a little bit. I think I played about 12 hours. So I'm going to do the hardest level on the hardest difficulty. We'll see how it goes. But just going to be a sort of quick run through and some collection of my thoughts so far. So firstly, every round you play you get experience, which you can spend to use on these various talents. As you can see, I haven't bought all of them yet, so I have quite a bit of progress, but I am somewhat upgraded. And then there are different characters you can choose from that all have their own rules and modify various things. I'm going to go with Silas the Merchant. I enjoy how his gameplay works out, and the Demon Flame is my personal favorite as well. So you can switch between different fire effects as well. So once you've selected your character in fire, this character gives me a starting relic. So kind of like Slay the Spire or other roguelikes, I think sort of Binding of Isaac as well. You'll gather relics, which give you different perks and powers. This one randomly alters tower prices, so certain rounds, certain towers will be cheaper. And now we have the important decision of what we want our starting towers to be. So there are lots of different towers in the game. We'll then get a relic next, so I'm going to let my relic choice impact my tower choice as well. But I think it's just really important to have at least one like mass-producible cheap tower that you like early on. All three of these happen to have ones that I like. I like the laser tower and I like the lightning tower. But I think having a cheap tower, you know, sometimes you'll get a random offering that has a bunch of big and expensive stuff. So this is extra crit on poison. This is poison plus fire. This is... oh, take your health to get money. This is less preparation time, but you heal. And this is towers randomly transmute into others of the same size. So I do tend to like the Chaos Transmuter, especially when combined with the Roulette, because you get to build like a really cheap tower and then have it upgrade into more expensive ones. But I also do like crit chance, and I like the poison towers quite a bit in general. And once the run is going, you have a lot of choices about what towers you take. So I think I'm drawn to either go Resonant Poison or Chaos Transmuter. I think I'm going to go with the Resonant Poison, even though obviously right now I don't even have a Poison Tower option. But I'm also going to take this. Well, I don't know. Now that I look at the shapes of the cards I'm going to be getting. So if you haven't played the game before, your towers are always available to you, but these blocks will be used to build your tower defense maze, and they are randomly drawn from a deck. And I like having this long linear tower. It makes making good mazes easier. So I like the drone, I like the laser. This is actually a fine tower selection. So we'll go with that. And then I said I was going to get the Resonant Poison. Poison effects are converted to 25. Yeah, I think Resonant Poison, I'll just try and get a Poison Tower ASAP. So now it's time to start looking at the act. So this is figuring out what progression path we're going to take to get to this boss all the way at the end. So I don't really care about the difference between these three. Going to a shop this late would be nice though, which means that I need to come in from one of these. You can see I'm working my way backwards down the path. That does give me a double shop, but I don't see a way to get just one shop. So I guess double shop's fine. Then to feed into here, I'm getting a relic no matter what. The altars also let you spend money, so they kind of conflict with the shop, although not necessarily. There's an elite here I won't be able to fight, but I'm using Slay the Spire terms. Sorry, there's a corrupted battle here. So I can go through this guy. I like this little 2-block here, which means this battle, this corrupted battle, which means I start here. So see, I've kind of drawn a path that I want to go down. This one will give me a relic and a block. This one giving me a relic is tempting initially, but the corrupted rewarding both. And then skipping this barracks. I don't love the barracks, honestly. I think it's weaker in terms of your final deck strength. I'm going to try to keep my pace of play up, because like I said, I have played the game a little bit, but I don't want to totally skip discussing strategic. So for your very first wave, you have no limit on time. You can see these prices have been altered by my roulette relic. So this one by default costs 15, this one costs 20, it's just a tiny bit more expensive, and this one is almost half price. So building flamethrowers, good. There's also the power of my fire is that every time it kills 10 monsters, its attack gets stronger, and you see that attack radius around it is already quite large. So what I'm going to do initially, I think I'd like the path that I eventually bring monsters down to sort of wind all the way around here, give all my towers lots of time to shoot at them, and then maybe come in like that. So with that in mind, I'll leave this path open, but block both of these. And the interesting thing about the snow map is that when you place blocks shortly thereafter, or immediately if you place them on these freeze corrupts, the tower becomes unusable. So after just a couple rounds of this tower sitting here, I won't be able to build on it anymore. This one, because it was on a freeze, was immediate, so I probably should have placed those swapped actually. But I'm, like I said, trying to play kind of quick. And then I will block that, and I will draw. Towers get, or blocks get more expensive as you buy them. So yeah, let's go like that. So you see I've created already kind of a winding path. I'm just going to go ahead and battle and full send at speed. I want to let my tower kill as much as, or my fire kill as much as possible to level up its power. But I like this cheap fire tower, so I wanted to place a couple of those before the price went up. Alright, so now we do have a time limit, so we have to think a little bit quicker. And you see how these blocks are flashing? That means we have one more turn that we are allowed to build on them. No good deals here, though, and based on how easily that last round went, now that I even have towers, I think I probably don't need to build up anymore. I do want to make use of this attack tile here, though, so maybe I'll just do that. And then, yeah, we'll start our maze. So I can just run this up here, and I think I do want to possibly benefit from both of those. And this 5-coin card draw I like to do a lot, because I like having tiles. I'm trying to let my fire do most of the kills, right? I like having more cards to work with, and 5 is so cheap, just 5 gold, and you only get 1 per round at that price. So I think I will go ahead and draw 1. You can see it already doubled. Bonus reward, and I have a fair amount of money. Super cheap laser towers. Okay, so this is going to be, well, not super cheap, but 4 gold cheaper. This is going to be a round where I build a lot. You see I've already doubled the attack power of my fire. So I guess let's do a little bit more work in here, making them run like a less efficient, longer path. I know this is more expensive, but I do want to get 1 flying tower down, and then just several of these laser guns. And I'll build a few more over here before these blocks freeze during the round. Also can hit with this, which currently doesn't elongate how long the invaders are in my evil radius, my attack radius, but and actually for that reason maybe I'll take those back for right now. So at the ice levels you don't want to place your blocks too early, because then they'll get locked and you won't be able to use them more. So looks like we are more than keeping up with the enemy flow. Okay, 5 damage already. And yeah, I'll let those freeze. I could have certainly paused it, or not paused, but slowed down and built more there, but I haven't felt that worried about it yet. I think I want more fire here as a lingering status, and then these flyers here, I think I can get a lot of value from if I just build them like here in an area they can get a lot of hits around. You can also upgrade towers. There's usually 2 different, or there's always 2 different upgrade paths. I'll take the cheap one for that tower, and now I'm broke. I don't need to build over there yet. I think I'll be fine just going through this. This is the first round, you know. Even on the hard difficulty, even on the hard map, it is the first round. So once you start getting into these elites, they do sometimes have powers that will disable towers, so you have to kind of keep that in mind. Like that, all these towers just got temporarily shut down, so spreading out your towers can help minimize how much that happens. But yeah, he'll get worn down no problem before he gets in, because this thing hits 7 attack now, so that's plenty. Alright. Now I have 130 and cheap drones, normal price lasers. Guess I will do a couple lasers, and then I think I do want to go ahead and complicate things for the bad guys up here. And I'll just build this maze up a little bit to slow down enemies moving through this area. Not that I have like a ton of things here to kill them, but certainly some. And as the rounds go on, they get not only longer, but more challenging. I think this is an impactful tower to upgrade, but maybe I'll do the range actually. Like the damage for this particular tower is in a better spot, because it has such a nice arc. But yeah, I think these guys stand no chance right now. And now we're coming to the final wave. So, because of one of the insight perks that I have, which I don't think I can show you here, but one of those level up perks that I was talking about initially, I actually get extra of the Ember Stones, the like between round currency, if I have a lot of gold at the end. So I try and keep as much money as possible into the finale, because that way I get to benefit from that ability. So I'm going to place the blocks I've already bought in a way that hopefully stalls the enemy in range of my my fire shots. Okay, so, but I'm not going to spend any more money, and actually, if possible, I'm going to try and sell towers at the end of the game. So once towers like this are just completely out of contention, I'll just go ahead and sell them. But I'll let all the enemies come in first. And you see, like, threads like this are getting pretty far up. I'm not super concerned about this, but this is a little further than I would like them to be getting. I might swap to a slower speed, and I might need a few extra shooters in here. My fire is dealing 10 damage now, which is quite a bit, but I don't want to take damage. So, yeah, I think, okay, those all got picked apart, and the bosses are dying. Okay, so it's been a while since I actually played this, but G is the sell hotkey. I think I need any of these. These might matter. This one is almost out of mattering. Just recouping every dollar that we can. Yeah, and this guy's probably going to get worn down just by my actual fire, so... Ta-da! Every tower sold. So that's kind of an unfortunate part about the game, actually. Like, no, I don't have to do it, but... Oh, okay, so I get a new card reward, and I get to put one of these powerful runes on it. I guess I didn't even talk about the runes, but... the range is nice. I do have a fire tower, and the elemental specific boosts giving you 150% is a big deal. I think. So I think I'll take Flame. Oh, I do get 2. Incredible. Okay, well I'll do Flame and Range, and they'll be spaced in different spots. But anyway, that whole selling thing is not ideal gameplay, I think. Okay, I love the missile tower. Super long range towers are my jam. I don't like the sniper because it's like single shot, but I like electric in general. I'm tempted to re-roll and try and get a poison tower, because right now my relic's doing nothing, but missile is a good tower. I think I'll take one re-roll, and then if I see a good tower in the second page... No, I don't like any of these. Lightning ball's fine. Okay, so I did kind of screw myself there. I don't love any of these. I think I will stay in electric, though, in the hopes that I can get some electric relics. But that was an unideal result. I wish I had the missiles. Sometimes you have to gamble, though. Alright, so into a corrupted battle. You see I have 55. I wish I had shown you on the screen, actually, how much the reward is. Maybe I'll remember next time. Okay, so similar... This wind stream through here accelerates the enemies. And these corrupted tiles I can't build on. So this is going to be a little bit harder level. I think I will start gathering them on the outside, and then bring them all the way along here, and we will take fire and range, and I will... I think well, it does slow them down a little bit. I'm trying to figure out how I want to use these boosts. So these little spots here improve the towers they're placed on, right? So like these are placed on a range and a fire, so you see the range is longer and the fire will do more damage. Okay, so round 1 will be easy even on a corrupted level, or wave 1. Probably could have just let my actual fire handle it, but here we are. A little bit more money, and reshuffled prices here make cheap laser towers. So, very expensive lasso, though. I was going to consider placing a lasso here, but it's so expensive that maybe instead I could do this and then increase the range, or I'm actually tempted to just continue with these very cheap laser towers. They're an effective tower. And I will keep guiding my foes down the slot. And then back this way, and hopefully I can place a lasso tower there. I think Emberward is a pretty good game. I don't think that I'm going to spend 100 hours on it, but I can definitely see myself spending like 30. And I find that, like many roguelikes, my playstyle gravitates towards trying to normalize at a particular goal rather than working with what I'm given. Where, like, I got a lasso tower that I don't much care for, so I'm just barely going to use it. Like, I'll find places like this that I think it's impactful to use, but I have the unfortunate gamer instinct that it's like, if it's kind of unfamiliar to me, I might just try to avoid using it, which is not necessarily the most positive, beneficial, learning-focused, whatever way to do that. Yeah, I guess we'll go down this way, and I do like that. Mostly because... Small? No. Shoot. Well, I'm going to sell that so I can afford one more of these, which I'm going to put there. Because it's so discounted right now that I want to build that tower. And I can't do it a better way than this. Okay. So we'll see how these lasso towers work. But yeah, in general, I find that with roguelikes, my strategy tends to coalesce on one tactic, whatever tactic I like. So, like, I tend to like electric towers in this game, so almost every round I'll end up preferencing electric, and I also like poison. I like the little poison, we'll see it at some point, I'm sure, but there's like a poison sprayer that you can put over the path, which I like. Place a couple of these before those blocks lock. Could have slowed that down so I could place more, I just wasn't super worried about it. Because This round, honestly, is going pretty well. So, Fire Tower's a little more expensive, but I think to get that boost tile, it's worth it. And I will take the range upgrade. And then... Oh, that's a corrupted. Interesting. I was wondering if I could place this differently to create a 3-slot there. Or 2x2, I should say. But I'm actually just going to buy that back. I probably don't need it yet. And I'm not buying blocks as aggressively, because I already have a fairly long maze. So I'm trying to save up my money a little bit. But this lasso having increased range does seem to be working okay. This one isn't getting a lot of action yet. There we go, with this lasso slowing him down through this shooting section. And then this one will do the same. So yeah, we're doing something with them. Right, those blocks now frozen. Cheap lassos again. Alright, I guess this is going to be my round to learn to like the lasso. Alright, so let's build out, and then get one of those going on. Cheap lasso, and another cheap lasso. I wonder what the upgrades are. Stunned. Arcane type. Okay. I do like that for a longer lasting tower. And let's get a little more incidental damage in here. Alright, so I'm trying to enjoy these lasso towers, even though they're a little atypical for me. But they're working okay so far. I also just have this like killing line through here, which is, I think, one of the more effective ways to build in general. Do a little bit of this. Oh, and then occasionally you get these reward chests. So these give you buffs for your towers that are temporary, and this puts a new block in your hand. The buffs are okay. I'm going to take a speed boost tile though. They do tend to kind of gunk up your hand. This one's Arcane Boost and big. The Mega Rune is interesting. I guess I'll show it off, actually. So it's just, like, literally double size. So I can probably use this unrelated one to... There we go. Get everybody right along the route. Now we have a speed boost. I'm not actually sure I want to build anything. It seemed like last round we were handling pretty well. Gonna get some fire ups and I guess I will do a little bit of this kind of hostile architecture to delay mobs coming in. Maybe that's just the play. Just even in this accelerated tunnel, just lasso them up. Final wave. I probably did not need to build that much. I wasn't aware it was already the final wave. But as these things become unused, I will sell them. I'll just use my buffs. So you can see the timers ticking down on the towers that are using the buffs. It seems like it's pretty well in hand. So now we start the mass sale! Ta-da! Like I said, I don't necessarily think it's like good that that is in the game, but I had about 500 gold when that one ended. So I got 18 Ember Stones naturally. So the greater attack is 100% versus the lightning is 150 just for lightning. So I think, given that I mostly have electric towers, it's a clear choice. So I had 500 gold. Okay, this time I might just take the missile tower. I would love to get a poison tower, though. Oh, tower during battle, it explodes. Poison plus fire. Oh, I saw this one earlier. Monster simultaneously burn, chill, charge. Does arcane, chill. So a poison tower would be really good. I'm gonna go for it. I do like this kind of lightning. I do like the earthquake tower. No, I just can't get any. And I don't like any of these. The lava tower is new. Maybe I'll try that out just to see how it works. And assuming that I feel weird continuing to tech into poison, not having any of it, but the rest of this is useless to me too. Alright, so I had 500 gold, the point I've been trying to make, when that round ended. And for every 50 remaining gold, I get 5 Ember Stones. Like, that's just a huge, you know, so I think I had technically 499, right? So even if I did only get 5 Ember Stones for the 450, which would be 45 additional Ember Stones, so I'm at 118 and 45 came from that. It's a pretty big deal. Take the small block. So, suffice to say, I don't think it's like a healthy play pattern. I don't think it makes the game more fun. Okay, so these double-sided maps, my goal is always these are challenging. So my goal is always to evenly divide how much effort I'm putting into each side. So you need to have either long-range towers in this central area, or I think a lot of mazing on both sides. Good news is I have several cheap towers right out the gate. I wonder... Well, this spreads outwards, covering... Okay, well I think I do want to try and level up my fire in the first round. This is going to be weird, but that just feels really impactful. So having the double range up there seems powerful. And increase the attack power of a fire. And then on this side, just set up one tower and hope that mostly my fire is able to defend itself. Or just that there's like 5 mobs and yeah, okay, easy wipe. Alright, I'm not building many towers this time. Just bad prices. That fire boost tile might go to waste. But I will start elongating this path. And so I'm going to let this path kind of fight first, so the tower or the fire is helping there, and this path hopefully is a little bit slower coming in. So. Actually got a little dicey there for a second, but it looks like it's okay. Small wave. Alright. Continuing to delay this path as planned, and we will place like this. I'd love a little tower to go there. Or we reconfigure these somehow so this works. Because I want to get this lightning boost combined with a coin boost. So that'll pay for itself pretty quick, I think. Especially if I get the range up. But that will discount the effect of the lightning boost, but... I don't need to place this yet, and... I guess I'll do a fire here. I'm worried about either side slipping behind, so it'll happen pretty quick. Like, I only have 3 towers on this side, so... Oh! Gonna get hit! Oh, no! Yeah, I did get hit. Okay, I'm at 8 of 10 health. Okay, so this side's a little soft. Being able to unfreeze a block is valuable. I guess I'll take that. And unfreeze this block. So my tower has taken a little bit of damage, unideal, but also not the end of the world. Let's see what the lava does. Ooh, okay. Can I keep people in that for longer? I can build in it. That's fascinating. Huh. Okay. Well, maybe I wonder if I can lead them through it twice? Oh, it also just spreads. Fascinating. Okay, well that's a lot of spaces right there. Does that shift it? Yeah. Fascinating. Okay, it's an interesting tower. Alright, let's check it out. Get to see the lava in action for the first time. And yeah, they're coming from 2 directions. It's just tense. Oof. No, it looks like we're okay. Alright. Oh, 4 out of 10 kills, not... I don't know what I was... This is the health up here. I'm still unhurt. 20 of 20. Okay. Like I said, it's been a couple weeks since I played this. Haven't been able to record as freely, but I do like that. And small block there. Okay, so range up plus fire. Yeah, that's a lot of fire. Okay, and then range up on that fire, and attack up on fire. Let's just get some guns, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and one other here. Okay. Wave 5 of 6, so we're almost at the end now. Let's see how this system does without any support. See if I have enough stuff built up. Except I will put 2 more towers down. But yeah, I'm just crushing. Okay. So this guy did almost make it through. This side needs a little more final assistance. I think it's just because they're not being held in the shooting line for as long. So maybe I can, well, plug that, and then this will... Oh, okay. Did not even think about that. Well... Ah, I see the issue. Okay. And then I guess just a few extra shooters and hope it goes okay. These lava towers are interesting. Wonder how much damage the lava actually does. 22 over an area. Ooh, 14 tiles. Okay, this I have to see. That is a lot more lava. Oh, he's getting close. Add some extra fireballs to some of these high shooting towers. Okay, I think we're good. I'm going to slow it down and start... Ah! I'm late! Sell the big towers! Okay, well, I got something out of it. Whew! Alright, now do I just take missile? Never. I'm never going to learn. I need poison. I have 2 relics that are both poison related, and I have not been offered a poison tower. Ugh, still. Cannot rotate, arrow straight ahead. Huh. Passing. Yeah, I mean, I don't love any of these. I do use the golden statues, but the whole invest early payback system, I don't know if the games are quite long enough for it, but... Okay, so now I sweep through here to get to first shop. I'm going to take a momentary pause. Alright, rolling back into it, we have a classic 2-lane situation. Little do these fools know I can actually turn this into a 1-lane. So, if I use this as the way in, right here, maybe I turn it into a 1-lane later, but it's entirely possible to swing these people up and bring them into a maze that then both sides have to go through. I mean, they'll be slightly desynced, but that's fine. So, in that case, I suppose I start the maze already. Yeah. And then we get the money payoff tower. It's just so... I don't know, it feels dubious, but... I spent all my money building a maze. Got 1 shooter, and hope that I get extra paybacksies. Cool. So I'm just sort of counting on my home fire to do most of the killing. And these initial wave guys do not give money for some reason, like the first wave. And I also, I guess I did not talk about this, which is a feature of Silas, but if I have extra coins saved over, it gets saved up as interest. There's a lot of little mechanics like that in the game that are strategic, but maybe I'm not going to go into all the details. Okay, this might be awesome. I might really like this tower. I like it aesthetically. I don't know how powerful it actually is, but it does feel kind of cool. No. Okay. Here's the secret. We just do that. Actually, I can't afford it yet, so no point. And then, yeah, let's just run it like this. Actually, I'm not short on money. I'm not short on tiles. I'm not short on damage. Well, I am short on money, but what I'm saying is I can just run the system back, and clearly I can clear the monsters just fine. I even had quite a bit more distance I could have gone into. Alright, now let's get another range up gold tower. See, we got a spicy stew coming along now. And we will pair that with... Oh, I was going to put a lava tower there, but they're really expensive right now. Okay. This is the downside to the character I choose to use. I think Tiny, the robot, is considered to be the best character. He got nerfed in the latest patch, but I enjoy this one. The protection tile is cool because the tower on it doesn't get disabled by the monster's big swings. It also gives you a 50% attack boost, so maybe I wait to cash that in. So I'm going to create a little bit of maze here, and then I'm going to create maze in front of this that both sides have to run around into. So I guess I might want to go ahead and start looping them out. We have a tool chest. These are good blocks. So that wave went super easy. I suppose... Well, range plus fire seems like a great place to deposit that. Weird that it did not continue that direction. Oh well. Yeah, I think I might just start my maze, which is going to initially look like this, and put a lasso there. Why not? Just for fun. So you see this side is already taking way longer, which is good to kind of stagger out the opposition. I'm not sure how much money these two are paying out. But some, I'm sure. And save up a big amount here to build up my interest bank. Also, because I definitely don't need more. I'm killing everybody, like, here. Very effective layout so far. $77 up from 70. That's not that bad. It's a small price increase, but the fire tower is at a really good price. So maybe I do another of those. Wherever I place this, I'll need to figure out how to work around these corrupted tiles. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just accept a little corruption. Or I just take like that. That's probably better. Yeah, okay. So fire coin attack boost. All right there. And that gets a fairly large amount of fire blocks. If I get a 2, I might put it there just to push the fire a little bit. Or the lava, pardon. Yep, then go ahead and let that freeze. This is just SimCity. And I don't want to miss out on those boost tiles, but I also don't think I need it. I think this is plenty to handle what's coming in. So I might just, depending on how this wave goes, I might just run the next one with no adjustment. I haven't even needed to, like, SimCity the rest of this area back here, or lots of underused potential. Oh, ooh, okay. This guy made pretty good progress because he shut down the lava there. He is super dead, but okay. So I might need a little more here at the end. That wasn't far off a win, though. Okay. Just a few laser towers, I guess. And a little more of a stall up here. I know this is gonna get taken out, so I guess there's no point in that. Let's do a little more magma. And a few towers. And then cool. Alright, let's see how this works. Got a lot of magma on the path. These guys have this whole extra little loop here before they start gumming it up, so... Alright, big guys coming in. Don't love it. Yeah, they might actually get through. They have a lot of health remaining, and I can't fully route them around the tower. Alright, that's all I can afford. Whatever happens, happens. I'm still at 20 health, though, so I'm not heartbroken if I take some damage here. Oh, he's so close. Come on, come on. Okay, killed him. This one's gonna hurt me, though. Alright, well. Not terrible. Took a little damage. Got a little cavalier there at the end. I guess just lightning. I still haven't seen... Do I take the missile tower? No, I have both of these still all in on poison. There's so many poison towers. And like the missile is not, it's not as though it immediately, there we go, poison tower. It's not as though it immediately makes me like demonstrably much stronger. It's just a good tower that I happen to like. Okay, but now I go through this normal relic battle into shops. Okay, so this map is a lot more complicated because you see it has rolling traps when the buttons are stepped on, it has saw blades, it has poison traps, it has axe traps. This one does not have any projectiles, but some of them do. So it's also easily possible for me to like block this off, so then these guys have to, I have to pay to remove these, but I can. So I can send enemies the long way around. Can I run them along one edge of this and back? Or I guess I can turn this whole area here into a maze. So just have these guys take their whole time getting over. Okay. Well, in that case, I am inclined to think... I mean, this is a pretty good price. I'm inclined to think the traps will kill almost everything. So I'm almost gonna say just like let them cook. But I suppose I will start my SimCity out here, because both sides are going to end up in that eventually. So... Ooh, I hadn't actually thought about this, that you can do things like that to like keep monsters in the path. I think if I build this, it'll just get hit and disabled, right? Oh, no. Okay, so the darts do disable your buildings, but it looks like this does not. So I'll just double layer poison there, and then I'm going to count on everything else just dying. Oh, it's close, but it does work. And then this is just, you know, a slaughter. Okay, so I won't spend any more unnecessary money. Good price here, though. 32 for the poison tower. So these towers have just this little poison spray impact around them, but you can upgrade them to spray over a wider. I don't know why it's not displaying their range right now. But. So... First things first, let's get a money boost tower there, and then a laser, and then pay to unlock both of these so I can block this, and now everyone's going on one path. Simple. Alright. So these guys will take forever to get there. Heal 1 is pretty good. Yeah. Is anybody making it through? Not yet. It's kind of funny. Yeah, too wide to put there. Alright, so... Now that we are establishing a kill zone, let's make it powerful. I do not want to pay that price to get that fire boost tile. Maybe this price, though, huh? Okay, how will that flood? Okay, we like that. Now, I have extra crit and fire boost on poison monsters, so I'd love to poison a little earlier in the chain, actually, but here we are. And then the rest of this is going to start happening more over here, but... This is probably good enough. We'll see how this goes. There we go. So you see a much larger poison spray area. I like that upgrade a lot. And these guys just now get here. They trigger that trap on the pressure pad. So that's kind of cool. Now I want to get a poison pathway opened up, but I do still want people to go over this rolling log trap button, so I think I just need to do like this and then sprinkles. Now everybody's poisoned as they come into the fire, and poison effects will be converted to an area explosion, so that's nice. So that seems like a simple 1-2 right there. Can also get a range expansion on this one. I don't think range expansion is what I want, though. I think I want fire and then more magma this way. Alright, and now I will actually build this up. So again, mostly routing them just through the blades, letting the level do the work. Cool. Alright, this very compact, relatively few towers, but I actually do think it'll get a lot of damage out. Especially now that we're triggering this volatile poison all the time. The resonant poison, I don't know how often crits are actually going to happen, but, you know, it's something. yeah, we don't even have people making it this far into these additional blades. Spending big while I had good prices. Alright, so these are all frozen now. I do like that spot for one more. And then coming up here, why not start running back and forth over the whole area? Doesn't feel like I need to build anything else. Feels like we're crushing. Oh, look at how far he's getting though. Uh-oh. Some of the really quick enemies might outrun some of this, especially because this guy has this, like, constant disabling effect on towers around him. Very annoying. Happening to get hit by that roller was pretty funny though. Okay, I guess we'll get some shooters. That's not a bad price. Not ideal, but not bad. Cool. So now that I have new poison over here, I also need new fire over here. 71 is a little upcharged, but it's not that bad. So I think I am just gonna bite the bullet. Yeah, because I like having the guaranteed fire proc off having the lava. I assume it's guaranteed fire, at least. I mean, you're walking through magma. I would hope that it always burns. But... Right, so like with all of these two-path starts, I think it is important to consolidate the enemies into one actual path. I also have a crazy plan. Ugh, too many. Alright, well I'll wait until I roll my next round towers. I don't want to waste all my money on this plan. But we will build some more cheap towers while they're cheap. I feel like these axes are actually doing some decent work. You see how much health he has, and then walking through, pausing to hit my towers. He comes out pretty wounded. Might just be all the shots, though I'm not sure how much damage the axe does. Oh, 15... But the extra bonus damage is nice. And I guess it doesn't hit these because technically they only fill the side spots, not the middle. Okay, lots of cheap towers this time. Well, firstly, dumb plan, mission. Yep, get monsters to walk over button, and then they'll be hit by that as they start out. Then, continuing the SimCity up here. Just build a little something like that. Some more guns in there. Fit them in wherever you can. Ooh. Huh. It means they no longer walk under this at all. That might not be a bad thing. Could also prevent the block from rolling. The block does disable the towers that it hits. So how much damage does it deal? 50 plus 10 and stun. Okay, well the stun might be meaningful. Got some more guys rushing. Yeah, that was a fair amount of damage on those. Okay, Okay, so the sprinters are not making it quite all the way through. They're getting pretty far, though. Yeah, see all those towers getting knocked out. I'm not sure if it's a net positive. I think I'm going to have to take the heal. I feel pretty confident in healing is permanent. I feel confident in this round, I should say. Even the sprinters not making it through is a good sign. Lots of towers. Just DPS maxing over here. So... Alright, I think what I have here should be sufficient, so... Ooh, big hits. Okay, so that was, I think, good. That was worth spending the towers on. Or the blocks, pardon. These guys are getting chewed up. We'll see how things go once the bosses make it in. They're always a greater challenge. This is the final wave. If they make it all the way through, I can actually unfreeze and sell this, and then block this path. And that will make them go all the way back. So I think I'm basically clinched to win this, given that I have access to that strategy. Because that's pretty powerful. But it looks like I would not have otherwise. It looks like these guys are going to make it through. Okay, well... I can block it pretty darn far down. Oh, I can't sell it because it's the middle of the round! Okay. Dang. They're on to my tactics. Might still have this. I have a lot of money, but I don't want to just blow through buying blocks and everything. They are getting worked down. I'm aware the guy is walking forward. I just am also aware that... I think he's dead. Nice. Very close, though. And full sold. So yeah, I have 1178. It's just going to be a huge amount of Ember Stones. Oh, okay. When you kill a large monster, charge effects increase. Next card in deck. Ice Tower. Poison causes chill. Chill lasts twice as long. Probably poison causes chill. I don't love any of these. Nor any of these. I do think the Thunder Tower is powerful, though. Whenever I get a really cheap Thunder Tower, I can plop that down. Okay, now I have 388 Ember Stones, and I can buy a talent. So I can get Focus Fire, unlock a block. can limit card draw costs, redraw hand, treasure chest, shop discount. I feel like Battlefield healing doesn't seem bad. Cost of treasure chests and get more battlefield healing. And then better shop discounts as well. So I'm about to go to a shop. Alright, so a few items in the shop will be discounted, as you can see. This goes from 30 Emberstones to 15. I can also fully heal myself. And I don't want any of these towers. I do like Tome of the Endless, which whenever you build something small, you can draw another. These will kind of gum up my deck, but that doesn't necessarily cause problems. It's just something to be aware of. Greater speed and attack range is a good tile. I like electrical boost. And so this is poison causes chill. Whenever chill is hit with electric, it consumes the chill and doubles the charge. So this would be, if I can just stack poison and electric hits one after the other, that does seem like I'll be getting a lot of charge. But I also might prefer the chill to just slow them down. Yeah, I think I'll go with the slow down. I'll take my free reroll. So don't want any of these. Cheap. 50% attack boost is not incredible. I like the 50% range. And weak spot radar is just like generically good. Especially because I'm stunning monsters with my charge. And then I have one more shop coming up. So I think I'll pay for one reroll, but then nothing beyond this. I don't care about towers. Getting this little one guy can be nice, but towers no adjacent. Oh, interesting. Attack range increased by. That's not typically how I tend to build, though. I think I'm going to buy nothing, which makes it a bad reroll. So that's good for me to think about in the future. Okay, so there are 2 battles and then a final boss and then one more shop remaining in between us and our final destination. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. I feel like I've given a fairly thorough look over what the actual moment-to-moment gameplay of Emberward looks like, enough that you can determine for yourself if this is going to be a good match for you. I will record another video. Oh! Chunk the Builder! New character unlocked, cool. I will record a video of me finishing that run, see if we defeat the boss, but I think this one, lengthwise, is more of a 2-parter. So, thank you all for watching, hope that you enjoyed this content. Any little games like this that I find that I enjoy, I might make 1 or 2 videos about, but I don't expect there to be like an Emberward series or something. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you here next time. Bye!